Hello and welcome to Prudent News. Now a look at the headlines. DIG Mishra evades media questions on Yasin Bhatkal. Standard reply to a volley of questions, says we will get back once we check our records. MPs and political parties did nothing when Parliamentary Committee was suggesting ban on Goan ore exports. Doublespeak of political parties exposed. Aadhar card not mandatory to avail government schemes. State and union government should not insist on Aadhar card. Supreme Court issues directives. Two die in a fatal accident between a truck and a motorcycle at Karmal Ghat in Cancona. Police cracks Ratnakar Raikar murder case after 1 year. Nabs one Saidul Islam from Kolkata. Court grants him 14 days custody. And work at university-based Lusophonia Games venue to be complete in October itself. Now the news in detail. Goa police is not ready to react on Yasin Bhatkal and his long stay in Goa. DIG O.P. Mishra says he cannot react on media reports and they need to verify records to ascertain whether there were any lapses on the part of Goa police. He has agreed to investigate into the missing people cases from Bayana. Prudent is exposing every aspect of Yasin Bhatkal's Goa connection for the past few days.
Co-founder of Indian Mujahideen and India's most wanted terrorist Yasin Bhatkal operated from Goa. Courtesy failure of security agencies from the state, Bhatkal's arrest has exposed inefficiency of internal security agencies of the country. DIG Mishra, on the other hand, is not at all ready to answer media's questions on Yasin Bhatkal's networking in Goa.
So in this case, have they acted properly?
No, I mean, acted properly means, what do you mean by acted properly?
There have been a lot of media reports which suggest
No, that is what I am saying, that I will not go on the media reports at all in this case. Whatever lapses which have occurred in that, in fact, case also, we will definitely take action. There is no question of it.
there are lapses or not?
No, I mean, I cannot comment on this.
Miki Pacheco's assembly question to CM on Yasin Bhatkal last year should have alerted police. When asked, this was DIG's reply.
Bhai, Abu Sahib, I am not going to comment anything, I mean, something which is raised in the assembly or an all.
There was a standard answer to any question on Bhatkal. We will get back once we check our records.
I'll have to check records before I get to. I'll have to.
Even Chief Minister had asked media to contact DIG for details on Bhatkal. Media tried what CM suggested, but DIG was still evasive.
The cabinet meeting had told us last week that he has directed you to speak on Yasin Bhatkal's case. Okay, and you are saying that you are not from this police. What is this? Home Minister is saying one thing and the police is saying another thing.
I will not comment anything on this.
But finally, DIG Mishra assured to investigate into the cases of missing people from Bayana, which is allegedly connected with Yasin Bhatkal's Goa stay.
If lapses has occurred on the part of the local police, we will definitely take action. This much I can assure you. I am getting a detailed analysis of the missing persons who from particularly that area, and there will be a physical verification of each of these missing cases.
Till now, only media has been proactive in cracking the Yasin Bhatkal code in Goa. NIA is investigating the matter, but looking at the pace of investigation adopted by Goa police, it is clear that police did not take the info seriously when it mattered the most. A senior reporter Laukik Shilkar with video journalist Chetan Gawas.
Parliamentary Standing Committee on Coal and Steel has recommended total ban on iron ore export, including low-grade ore from Goa. This decision has exposed double standards and hypocrisy of all political parties, as the MPs have seconded the proposal. The same parties giving fiery speeches in Goa have preferred to do volte-face when it comes to the exports.
When Parliament will start functioning, I will definitely raise it.
आवाज़ उठाएंगे, CPI भी, AITUC भी और बाकी लेफ्ट पार्टीज भी उठाएंगे.
Member of Parliament, leaders of Communist Party of India, Congress and BJP leaders and other political parties had vowed to strive for the cause of Goan mining dependence. But was it for the sake of a cameo in front of cameras? No one cared to raise the issue in the Parliament. Even when Finance Minister P. Chidambaram mentioned about improving the falling rupee by resuming exports of iron ore, no MP from Goa voiced his support. On the contrary, Parliament Standing Committee on Coal and Steel strongly opposed export of low-grade iron ore from Goa. Congress, BJP and CPI MPs seconded the recommendation. Their representatives did not even raise a query in support of Goa mining resumption. This clearly exposed how our so-called concerned political parties did a double-speak on the issue. Meanwhile, hearing on Goa mining matter will resume from Tuesday before the Green Bench. Central Empowered Committee will continue its argument, followed by MOEF, Union Ministry, Goa Government and lease owners. Stakeholders hope that Supreme Court will pass judgment in favor of Goa mining dependents. Petitioner Claude Alvarez through an email has communicated with Prudent that court has indicated it will hear the matter till the end and pass judgment. Good news for all. Rajya Sabha MP Shantaram Naik has opined that Supreme Court will pass judgment favouring immediate resumption of mining in Goa if it is sensitive about falling rupee and the deficit the nation's facing.
If Supreme Court is sensitive about nation's problem, if Supreme Court is sensitive about balance of payment, if Supreme Court is concerned about devaluation of rupee, then there will be still. If Supreme Court is unconcerned, I don't know.
Reporter Mahesh Gadi and Pradeep Parab for Prudent.
Aadhar cards are not mandatory to avail government schemes. Supreme Court on Monday has issued this directive. The bench has ordered that centre and state governments must not insist on Aadhar cards from citizens. The court also directed the government not to issue Aadhar cards to illegal immigrants.
Aadhar cards are not mandatory even as various state governments insist on making it compulsory for a range of formalities. The bench said, centre and state governments must not insist on Aadhar cards from citizens before providing them essential services. The Apex Court passed the verdict over a PIL seeking examining the voluntary nature of the Aadhar cards. The PIL was filed by Justice K.S. Puttuswamy, a retired judge of the Karnataka High Court. The Apex Court also directed the central and the state governments not to issue the Aadhar cards to illegal immigrants. That clearly indicates that Aadhar card is not compulsory for the direct cash benefit for LPG connection holders. Now eyes are set on state government's next move. Bureau Report Prudent.
2 died on the spot in a fatal accident at Karmalghat in Cancona. The accident between a truck and a two-wheeler left the duo dead. Both the bodies were shifted to Cancona Primary Health Center for post-mortem.
Minino Barreto and Rocky Barreto died on spot in fatal accident at Karmalghat in Cancona. The accident between a scooter and a truck occurred at around 11:30 in the morning on Monday. Both of them were residents of Cancona. Sources say truck lost the control and hit the scooter rider and the pillion rider. Both got crushed under the truck. Bodies were found in mutilated state. They were later sent to Cancona Primary Health Center for a post-mortem.
तर आम्ही आज आसात करमलघाटार हांगा एक भीषण अपघात जाल्लो आसा. एक ट्रक जो कारवारचे दिशेन मडगांव वयतालो तो ट्रक एकदम ह्या वॉल्तार अशें भायर गेल्ले जे टायराचे मार दिसता आनी ते सायडीच्यान जे मडगांवच्यान काणकोणचे दिशेन 2 जाण युवक येताले ते ट्रकाची जो माल आशिल्लो तेजे भितर चिड्डून दोनूय त्या युवकांक मरण आयिल्लें आसा. एक करमलघाटार एक भीषणसो अपघात जाल्लो आसा आनी स्टुडंटा खातीर हांव काणकोणच्यान बबेश बोलता.
It's time for a short break. Stay tuned.